Welcome back to Aftermath, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw the return of Asylum at Apocalypse, and now as the flame shoots from the basement, it is the return of Asylum to Aftermath. Their first Aftermath appearance since late June, and they are going to be in tag team action here tonight against the team of Saige Zarrello and Paul Clement, who will be accompanied by Bianca Wild. Saige Zarrello and Paul Clement are two men who were none too happy to see Asylum make their return at Apocalypse about 5 weeks ago. And when Asylum returned at Apocalypse, they won that 4-team invitational elimination bout for the #1 contendership at Hellbound, and they will challenge the WAW Team Gold at Hellbound in a match of their choosing. But tonight they've got to go through Saige Zarrello and Paul Clement. And on paper, it may seem like Asylum would dominate it, but you've got two hungry talents in Saige Zarrello and Paul Clement. They may not have the best win-loss records, but they'll certainly give you a run for your money. And here we go. Here comes Paul Clement, Saige Zarrello, and they're going to be accompanied by Bianca Wild. Bianca Wild leading the way for Saige Zarrello. What do we got there? Saige Zarrello doing the Paul Clement dance. This is such an unlikely team. They didn't get along during the Annihilation Team Sane thing that they were a part of. Matter of fact, Saige repeatedly accused Todd Sopel, Paul Clement, and Bianca Wild of being traitors to Team Sane. So it'll certainly be interesting to see how these three personalities here coexist. The fiery personality of Bianca Wild, the cocky attitude of Paul Clement, and the self-righteous ways of Saige Zarrello.
You're gonna be saying Asylum who? Asylum what?
And there's some of that cocky attitude of Paul Clement telling the fans that after tonight they're gonna be saying Asylum who and Asylum what. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I guess that must be some special Paul Clement lingo. Wait a second, we got ourselves a roll-up to start this one off, and we only get two. Rocko taking advantage of the dissension on the team of Paul Clement and Saige Zarrello, who I guess have been paired together by Bianca Wild. She wants to make a run at a WAW Team Championship with a team. Obviously, she's not going to do it herself. We're going to lock up here Saige and Rocko. Rocko floats over to the other side with that side headlock. And I'm sure this is not how Bianca Wild wants to see things start off for her newly formed team of Saige Zarrello and Paul Clement. That's a good way to follow it up there. Saige Zarrello gets a shoulder block takedown on Rocko. Saige puts his hand up in the air, calling for a test of strength.
Hey, you shut up!
We got one hand locked, and Rocko takes the arm down, not even giving Saige a chance to pull anything tricky. Rocko pulled a trick out of his bag, and he's going to work on Saige Zarrello's shoulder.
This is what I think you got.
Irish whip reversed out of the corner by Zarrello. Wait a second, Paul Clement gets hit by Saige, who is going for Rocko. And now Saige's arm being smashed off the turnbuckle. And Paul Clement pulling away from a tag. Shoved into Rocko, Saige gets rolled up, and we only get two. Paul Clement shoving his own tag team partner into Rocko. Rocko now giving chase to Saige through the crowd. Saige coming running out now, running around the ring. Rocko kind of just jogging behind Saige, and I bet Saige is running as fast as he can. Meanwhile, Rocko looks like he's out for a mild jog. And Saige Zarrello now pulling Bianca Wild in front of Rocko and shoving her right into Rocko, and she knows where she is. Oh, we get a kick there. What a double team in no man's land by Bianca Wild and Paul Clement. I don't think Bianca knew what was coming, but she knew what to do when Paul lifted her off the ground, drove 2 feet right into the chest of Rocko. There's a double now, flips over, and then with a Russian leg sweep on Paul Clement, keeps it locked. Now he's got Paul Clement in a dragon sleeper, bringing him over to the corner. Could it be a diamond dust? Yes, it is. Oh, what a drop there for Paul Clement. And now the Jersey Devil, I love this part of the matches, drops a deuce on the chest. sounds so perverted, but that's what he calls the move.
Hell no. Hell no.
And the deuce dropping only gets a 2. Irish whip by the Devil. Back elbow to Paul Clement. Dropping him down, hitting him right in the sternum. Might have driven all the wind out of Paul Clement. Oh, a kick right to the thigh of Paul Clement. That'll give you a Charlie horse and another one. 3 times, and Paul Clement goes down on those harsh kicks right to the thigh. Wait a second, Bianca Wild's in the ring here, going for the low blow, but the Jersey Devil catches her arm, and she knows she done wrong. Jersey Devil now calling for Red Guy. And Red Guy takes over on the wrist lock, and Bianca Wild gets shoved down and out of the ring and out to the floor. Red Guy shoving Rocko back, Paul Clement down, the Jersey Devil down, Saige on the floor. Wait a second, we got Saige pulling the legs of Paul Clement, pulling him out of the ring and down to the floor. Then we got more dissension in the ranks for Paul Clement and Saige Zarrello. We get a cover, 2, and we only get 2.
Get back here, you asshole.
Paul Clement kicked out to the floor by Saige. Are they having a tag team match, or are they fighting each other? And now we get the Scouts Honor locked on by Saige Zarrello. This could be a submission victory here. We got Paul Clement and Bianca Wild, supposed lovers, I guess, arguing on the floor, having a lover's quarrel. And we get a whiplash there by the Jersey Devil. Swings an elbow at Paul Clement, spinning back elbow to Saige Zarrello. Zarrello getting up, and he gets taken back down one more time. Jersey Devil now spinning around the ring, using his speed to his advantage, going for a scoop slam, and that is a mistake on his part. And Saige Zarrello makes him pay with 2 clubbing blows right to the spine. What do we got here? Slingshot into the ropes. And he gets caught by Paul Clement, hung over the top rope with a hangman, and then he snaps back across the knees of Saige Zarrello. We get a cover, we get a count, and the Jersey Devil gets a shoulder up. Finally, some good teamwork out of Paul Clement and Saige Zarrello, but instead we get a slap fest for a tag. Guess it wasn't going to last long. We get another cover, and another count, we only get 2. What are we going to see here from Paul Clement? What's he going to go for here? Pile driver, no way. Going to get himself kicked out. That's how you get yourself fired in WAW. You give a pile driver, you're done. Rocko coming around and belly to back takeover of Paul Clement, dropping right on his shoulder. And drop kick to the knee of Paul Clement after he did one to Saige Zarrello and to the side of the head. Rocko now charges at Saige Zarrello and running out with a bulldog and stopping it with a knee to the face along the way. And Rocko slammed by Rocko. Rocko in with tons of momentum here. Kick to the chest of Saige, off the ropes, and tornado DDT on the Eagle of Justice. And Saige rolling out to the floor after being tornado DDT. And wait a second, Bianca's got the foot of Rocko. Rocco's got her by the hair. Oh, and he gets caught in the stomach by Paul Clement. What are we going to see here? Going for the PC crash, no. Rocco's got him up. Hooks the leg. New and improved Hellseeker. I heard we were going to see this. We got a cover, and that's all for Paul Clement and Saige Zarrello, as they are soundly defeated here by Asylum. Teamwork was definitely not the